Hi everyone, welcome to A Work in Progress. I'm Joanne and welcome to my weekly Sunday thrift haul video. Today's video I want to show you some things that I picked up for myself while thrifting this past week, and I also want to give you a sneak peek at a few of the items that will be available in my live sale here on my channel tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is Monday, which happens to be Labor Day, September the 7th. I hope you can join me. So without any further ado, let me go ahead and get started showing you what I found. These first several pieces are things that I'm going to be keeping for myself. Most of them I think I picked up at the DRM, or the Durham Rescue Mission outlet. And the others, my goodness, I think I may have gotten them at the North Raleigh Ministries. I'll try and remember as I show them to you. First, and these I know were from the outlet, I picked up these two. I can't believe that no one else got them. Picked up these two wire baskets, and they are now stuck together by their tags. But anyhow, I'll get them apart later. So they're two just fabulous wire baskets with these little hanging tags on them that I'll be able to write things on if I like. And I'm not quite sure where I'm going to use these yet, either in my downstairs bathroom redo or upstairs in my master bath, maybe for rolled towels. So we'll see what happens with these. I also picked up, I was really happy to get this. This was from the outlet as well, a Lazy Susan. And it's a little bit worse for wear. I mean, you can see there's some watermarks and such, so it did have some water damage to it. And it's a pressed kind of composite material, but I love it, and I think I'm going to end up using this in one of my, well actually I only have one, corner cabinet here in my kitchen, because it's a very deep cabinet and it's hard to get to the things that are in the back of it. So I'll be putting that on one of the shelves in that corner cabinet. And this is nothing special. They're just a bunch of boxes that I picked up. When I find them at the outlet, I pick them up because these are great for when I am mailing off things that folks are kind enough to purchase from me. So there's one box here, come on, well, a little one inside, and I have already put one to good use. There we are. Next, I hope these work. Got a set of 3 remote control candles, and I love the remote control candles because then you don't have to go around when you want to turn them on and off, just like the ones I mentioned the other day when I put the single candles in my windows at Christmas time. I like to put those on timers, and then all of the candles will go on at approximately the same time every evening, and they'll shut off as well. So these are great, so I don't have to go around turning candles on and off in the evening time. I just really hope that they work. Also found, let's see, these, I think I picked these up at the outlet as well. There's a set of 4 of them. And if anybody knows what these actually are, if you would leave a comment in the comment section down below, I would be very grateful. I'm just curious as to what their real function is, but I thought somehow I could use these at Christmas time, even just as decor, and I love the finish on them too. They're very kind of worn and tarnished, so I thought they would look really cool just out as decor. Not perhaps all four of them, but in a set of 3. So we'll see, but if you know what they are, please let me know. What else did I get? Okay, definitely got this at the outlet. It is a chili pad cooling towel. So I've been wanting to get one of these for a while. This one retailed for $13. Now the odd thing about it, and I've never used one before, so I don't know if this is normal for them or not, but it's rather stiff. So I did pull it out while I was at the outlet and read about it. And they can be machine washed, and it says that you want to wetten them to, well, you have to moisten them anyway, of course, but I'm hoping that once it gets wet, it'll loosen up a little bit. But even if it doesn't work properly, it was from the outlet, so I couldn't have paid very much for it at all. But I really hope it works because, man, this would be a godsend. Let me see. trying to show you what I know I picked up at the outlet. Oh, this I know I got at the outlet. Yep, for sure got this at the outlet. Got this little cute little basket. Who was I watching? Oh my goodness, I was watching another YouTube channel. I think it might have been the Frugal Farmhouse. And she had put on the top of her hutch, if it was her, and I hope it was, she put a little basket like this on the top of her hutch and then just put some hanging greenery out of it. And I thought it just looked adorable. So I am going to take this off. This was actually sewn on here. I'm going to take this off and I'm going to take the ribbon off because that's not the look that I'm going for. And I think it's going to look really cute. Not quite sure where I'm going to use it yet, but I thought it would be a great idea. And then the basket just can sit year round and I can just change out the greenery that's in it for the different seasons. So that's why I got that one. Let me see. I believe that is everything from the outlet. Then from, let's see, this was yesterday. The Mission Thrift was having half price off of the entire store. So I went there. I picked up this bag of little flowers that I'm going to be able to use when I'm embellishing cards, thank you cards, and making gift tags and that sort of thing. It wasn't marked, but I think when I was up there and I asked, they said something around the neighborhood of $2.50, something like that. So then it would have ended up costing me $1.25. So that was a really good deal for these. I also, at the half price, I picked up another bag of the little flowers. So this one was $1.50, so I ended up paying 75 cents for those. What else did I get there? I think that's it that I got there. This is from Salvation Army. Picked up this packet of playing cards by Seinfeld. I don't know if they're all there. I didn't get them for the actual game itself. I got them just to stick in my packages when I mail things out to folks. But there was a woman in line who urged me to make sure that I check online to see if these were worth anything because she said that Seinfeld memorabilia can be worth something. So I did check, and what I found out that new and sealed, which mine are not, they have been at least opened, they're going for about $14. So she was right. They did have some value, but I don't think mine unsealed are going to get anywhere near $14, and they're really fun cards. So I'm going to go ahead with my original plan and stick them in with my packaging. Picked up also at Salvation Army this box, a 50 count invitation kit, and I'll be able to use this to make, hopefully to make cards and thank yous and tags and that sort of thing. There we are. This, whoops, sorry about that. I think this was at Retails. Now didn't I say North Raleigh Mission, but I didn't get anything there, at least not what I'm going to show you now. This was from Retails, and it's a leather belt, but I really liked kind of how it's woven like that. And I've seen on, I think it was Pinterest, where folks are putting these leather belts around their pillows. And I thought that was a really cool idea. I'm not sure if I'm going to go as far. Well, I could, because it's just going to be for decorative purposes, but actually use the buckle on it as well. I just thought it was a kind of a cool idea. And this is not marked, but I'm pretty certain that this was $2. And the last thing that I got, oh my goodness, for myself, it's not that heavy, it's just awkward. Whoops, here it is this crate. And it does have a top on it. And what does the top say? Krebs, which I'm not sure what that is. This crate was a good price, I thought. $2.50. Not sure yet if I'm going to keep it as it is. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Might whitewash it, but I kind of like this look here. I'm honestly not sure what I'm going to do with it, but for $2.50 for a wooden crate, I thought I'm going to pick it up because eventually I will find something to do with this. Oops, come on now. All right, so that, my friends, is everything that I picked up for myself. Of all of those items that I showed you, I think my favorite piece, fingers crossed that they work, are going to be the candles. I think these were my favorites. These remote controlled candles. I'm looking to see if they have what the original price was on them. I can't imagine that they were cheap. It does not say, but anyway, this is my favorite from the things that I picked up for myself. I'd love it if you I would love it if you would let everyone know down below in the comment section what your favorite piece was from that little thrift haul video. Now on to some of the things that I'm going to have in my live sale tomorrow evening. This is just a little scattering of things. I'm trying to keep tomorrow's sale kind of small. I'm going to have, I think, 41 items for you, and they are going to be smaller items because I know tomorrow is Labor Day and folks are going to be, now that things are opening up a bit more, I know that folks are going to be out and about. I'm hoping you're home by 7 o'clock that you can make the sale. But anyway, I'm going to have for you this entire bag of vintage buttons. Some of them are still on their cards, as you can see here. Some of them are loose in the bag. I'm going to offer it up just as it is in this bag. I did this, I think it was last week in my sale. I had 2 of them, smaller bags, I think. And I wanted to offer them up just the way that I found them in the thrift store. So you could kind of like maybe have a feel of what it would have been like if you picked them up straight from the thrift store and you just open up the bag and get to go through them. So anyway, I will have this bag of vintage buttons. Let me see what else. Oh, I'm going to have this bag of various tins. There are 3 with this shape. 3, let me take these out. 3 of that shape, and then just a bunch of little teeny tiny little cookie cutters. So I thought somebody crafty will be able to figure out what to do with this little bag of goodness. Another thing I'm going to have, and this is different, this is new to me, I was able to pick up a whole bunch of vintage souvenir pieces. You go to Florida, you pick something up. You go to Texas, you pick a little something up. So I'm going to try it. We're going to see how it goes. This is going to be a lot of this little cup from Florida and then the little toothpick holder. The cup is not labeled. The toothpick holder, though, is made in Taiwan. So I will have a bunch of different little souvenir pieces for you. This little guy is going to be all by himself. Another toothpick holder from Chicago, and this was made in China. But don't dismiss things that were made in China as being not vintage, because we have been buying from China for decades. So I'm going to offer this one up. I can't say that it is vintage or not, but I just did want to say that. Don't just think because something is made in China, it's a new piece. Not necessarily true. And this adorable little kitty cat chasing his ball there. He's got it. He's quite proud of himself. He might look even a little tiny bit on the angry side there. He has no markings on him. He does have crazing. I don't know if it's picking up on the camera, throughout his entire body. So we'll have this little guy. Let me see, what else can This is something that I don't think I have offered yet on a live sale, but we're going to give it a try. And this, a bunch of you may know what this is. It's a butter bell. So you put your butter in there, you put cold water in here, you close it up like that, and you can keep your butter on your counter for, I think, up to 2 weeks is what I have read. So we're going to have this one. It's a really pretty yellow color. There are no markings on it, so I don't know where it was made or who it was made by, but it's in perfect condition. Beautiful accent to someone that does yellow in their kitchen. I will have 2 little precious moments, and then that will be it for the precious moments. This one is actually a Jonathan and David, so this is pre the precious moments, as you know the name. So we have this little one, and then I'll have one more. Let me see, what else can I show you? Oh, let me show you this quirky little guy. This was made by Silvestri, and I had to pick him up because I thought somebody is going to fall in love with this thing. Look at him, or her, maybe her because those eyelashes. This is the quirkiest, just strangest little thing I have ever seen. There was another one very similar to it when I was thrifting, when I picked this one up that was in blue, but had quite a substantial chip on the nose. So I decided not to go for this one, but I went for this little guy here because he was perfect. So we'll see how he does tomorrow. And then the last, I think the last thing I'll show you is this bottle of Mrs. Stewart's liquid bluing for white clothes. And as you can see, it still has some of the liquid in there. What does it say? This contains, oh, Mrs. Stewart's blue wing is what it says in raised letters. It's a little bit hard to read there. Can't read what's on the bottom of it. And let's see if we have a date. I don't see a date there. Oh, 1969 this is from. You can see there's a little bit of wear on the label, but I don't think that matters at all. 1969, this bottle of bluing. So we're going to have that available as well. This would be a great addition if you do kind of a vintage decor in your laundry room. That is just fabulous. So that's it, everyone. Like I said, just a little sneak peek into tomorrow night's sale. I wanted to share with you the things that I picked up thrifting this past week for myself. I hope that you enjoyed, and if you are new to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, and if you do so, make sure to hit the all notifications bell so that YouTube will let you know whenever I upload a new video. And I do videos primarily on thrifting and reselling, and then I do have that weekly sale on Monday evenings. So thank you everyone for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. It really helps me out a lot. Take care of yourselves as always, and I hope to see you tomorrow night. Until then, bye, and thank you for watching.